Hey, it's Motell Granite the Great. Enjoy my videos. Love y'all.
Back for the kickoff. Buford, number 1, standing under the Georgia Knight. Kick is deep. It's returnable. He has it up to the 10, 15, 20. Cuts up the middle. He branches out. He's through a gap. He is gone. He's gone. Oh, he may have stepped out of bounds. He's gone. Touchdown, Buford.
I want to go to the World Cup. 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 I want to go to heaven. I want to go to the World Cup. A guy asked me, what's wrong with us as people? And the only answer I could give him was we don't have anything to be proud of anymore. Hey, this is Motell Granite the Great, and this is the Motell Granite Show. And I want to talk about when I was in college and a time when I won a state championship, and it was in 1992. Won a championship, in 1992. I want to talk about a particular game, maybe 5 or 6 games into the season, where my superstition, my spirituality, or whatever it was, mentally got the best of me, because I was in a situation where one of my teammates, he actually asked me, hey, let's change pads, gloves, let's change wristbands and things like that. And I was leery of the idea. I didn't really want to do it. We was on the road, and so I gave in and said, all right, let's do it. Switch wristbands, switch gloves, things like that. And I'm back for a punt in the first quarter. And I had it in my mind, I was like, man, I shouldn't have switched my stuff. So now I'm back for this punt, and this was going through my mind before the football was kicked into the night air for a punt return. And for those of you that don't know, punt return is one of the most dangerous positions to play in football. So football was punted, and I told you I was questioning having on somebody else's stuff. Ball was punted. I ran up and tried to circle up underneath it, misjudged it. In the night, the football squeezed in between my thighs, ricocheted past my butt and my towel that was hanging, and bounced behind me. I could hear the crowd cheering and going crazy, and I knew, shit. So I turned to run. The football was squirting, bouncing, and popping in a lot of directions. So I'm trying to size up the bounces as there's a herd of defenders running full speed at me. So I decide to, instead of picking the football up, when I approached it, I hopped over it. And when I hopped over it, I spun around and tried to pick the football up while I was facing it and facing the defense. When I did such a thing, one of the defenders, the gunner guy, the guy who probably was the center, the guy who snapped the ball, was running full speed. And when I'm bent over to pick the ball up, he kicked my knee with his helmet, the inside of my left knee. I did a cartwheel, landed on my back, and I'm looking up the turf, the grass. I see the football rolling all the way down the field. And I could hear the crowd still cheering, going crazy. They recovered the football, and I was hurt for the first time laying on the field. And they had to get my assistants out there. It was a cold night too. So I was like, damn it. So they came out to help me up, and I'm limping to the sideline. And I said to myself, I'll never wear anybody else's stuff again. So that's my story about how I got hurt. That was in the first quarter. I sat the second quarter, came back for the third and the fourth quarter. We ended up winning on the road, wearing our white jerseys. I had the number 3, black shoes with spat on them, white tape, everything else. I had white tape on my wrist. I had a visor, which I had taken off because I had to put on a clear visor. And just having a good time out there. But that's my story about when I played at Vermilion Community College. Same year we won a state championship in 1992. So to everybody who loves football, this is Motell Granite the Great. I just want to give a football story about back in the day. So if you have a story that you played football, share it with me. Let's put it up here and post it. Let's keep football alive. Let's keep talking about it. All right. Love y'all.